Welcome back to Rated R Gamers. I'm Colin.
John here.
Hopefully, we have a good show for you today.
Yeah, very good show.
First thing we want to do.
I just want to give like a really quick shout out and a thank you 100% to my good friend Benny Rose and his partner and designer Adam Soltis. I hope I'm saying that right. They actually did all the channel art on our channel, on the Twitch, and on the Twitter and Facebook that is to come. You guys are fantastic. They do, Benny's company is called Take Care, Have Fun. What he does is they have a comic strip together called Yeah About That. We're going to post some, a link to that as well. They do something called Zombie Amiibos, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, they actually, it's like they take the Amiibos and they put, like, actual, like, pieces on them to make them look like zombies. Or,
they'll, like, shave down areas and take pieces from other Amiibos and they just make them, like zombies.
It's incredible.
Really, really cool.
And that's Adam's. Adam does all the design work, and everything. And he's really incredible. And not to mention they're great guys. Benny's a good friend of mine. Yep. So we'll post some pictures, some links, so you guys can check them out. They're really great. If you ever need any work done, definitely go to them.
Put some links in
they also have a podcast, Media Masterminds. Check them out on YouTube. You can look them up. It's really funny, hilarious. It's a good time. So I just want to give them a really quick thank you. Thank you guys for really helping us out. Greatly appreciate it. We also want to give a remembrance to Iwata-san.
Mr. Satoru Iwata.
Very, very sad week for the gaming community. Very, very sad week. He passed away. He had a growth on his bile duct or something.
Yeah, I didn't look into the reasons why. Because he was 55, right?
55 years old. Very young.
Yeah, that's actually really young.
And
massive loss for the gaming community.
Very huge loss. He did a lot of great things when Nintendo was down and out. He actually, cut his pay in half so that they could strive.
Like, really substantial.
And just the great things that he's done for the gaming community is unbelievable and really sad. They actually had it's like a different change of pace for us because we don't really talk about sad stuff. Yeah. But it's
there has to be some kind of he was just such a big impact though. You can't not say something.
Even if you didn't like Nintendo.
It doesn't even matter. You can hate Nintendo.
You can hate Nintendo and you still like him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was really, really fucked up.
And then they were talking about Miyamoto potentially replacing him CEO.
Possibly. What do you think?
I think that would be a really good direction.
I think so too.
Because he's been there. Like Reggie's okay. Reggie's a good. He's a good.
Reggie's all right.
He's a good face man. A good up front. But Miyamoto is just he just does what he does. Yeah. And he's been with the company for forever.
And he knows what makes them tick. As a company, he knows what makes them tick. He knows what games are the right games that people want. Yep. He knows what people want to see, and he has that passion, that drive behind him. Yeah. And I really definitely think that him as their leader, Reggie's great too. I love Reggie personally. I personally love Reggie because he's always doing something fucking stupid. But Miyamoto is definitely the right direction for that.
Even if he was just the background guy.
Something.
Just taking care of everything. I'm saying, if they made him, and then Reggie could, like I said, be up in front, taking care of the people, and he's taking care of the company. I think that would be a really good duo.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Really, really fun if he had it. Everything would just turn into Mario though.
Yeah.
everything just turn into Mario.
How many Mario games do they make, and they just sell?
They just sell. They always are gonna sell.
The sports games sell. The Sonic collabs, not so much.
No, but because of Sonic.
But everything Mario sells, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and if they make him their leader, which at the end of the day, it's he's a CEO. No, he's their leader. Yeah. If he becomes their president, their leader, the guy who calls the shots, he knows what it takes. He knows what the business needs. And I just want to bring up a story I read. Jeff Keighley, he actually posted on Twitter.
Okay.
He was very upset when Iwata-san passed away. Mm-hmm. And he, what happened was, he said that it was at 2005, E3 or something. I don't know where he was, he said. But he said that Iwata just spoke in, Japanese or Chinese, one of the two. I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure what he wrote, but he, he spoke in his language. And as he's showing the Wii controller. And then as the cameras cut off, he turned to Jeff Keighley and started speaking English. And he said, I know you're a gamer, so I'm gonna show you this. And he turned the Wii U controller sideways. And Jeff was the first person to see that it worked sideways.
Huh.
And you didn't need to see it like, you know, just like as a wand.
Yeah, okay.
And it was really...
that's kind of cool.
You know, just I feel like for him, it was a moment.
Yeah.
It was like that moment that you knew.
He's the only
like,
one like on the planet.
Yeah.
Like out of all the gamers that knows that like this exists.
And at the end of the day, Iwata was a gamer.
Yeah.
You know, and he was gamer at heart. Yeah, he's a president and everything, and he calls the shots. But he's a gamer.
A lot of people are saying that. Like he said, he has a lot of quotes floating around, and everything draws back to the heart of the gamer.
Yeah.
Like he takes care of his company, but in the end, we are what keeps the company alive.
Exactly.
He always took care of the fan base, the player base.
Everything.
Always.
And it's crazy because not many CEOs will
they usually
sit
just
there.
care about money.
Yeah, they just care about money. Phil Spencer's a great guy though.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Spencer really cares about Microsoft, and he really cares about what the people at Microsoft do and what the fans want.
Yeah.
You know, Sony, I mean, they always do the big things, the big, like, oh, you know, fuck yeah, you know.
I feel but Sony isn't really, they're not just a video game company, you know, so I feel like they're not as invested in the players as
they are
like
to, like,
Nintendo
those, like bomb drops, you know what I mean? Like, they
like
have,
huge,
the huge, like, all right, you guys want this game, we're gonna fucking do it, you know?
And Nintendo's been doing it since day one, and he's been there since, like, day one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And he rose them to be like back in the days they were the juggernaut, they were the company to beat.
Exactly.
You know, and that was because of him. He ran the company amazingly. Like
it's crazy. It fucking caught me off guard. I was like barbecuing, I was making a burger.
Oh no, yeah, I was on Facebook and my friend messages me and she's just like just look on your timeline, everyone had posted it.
Fucked up.
And I was like,
it was so
like I didn't even know what to say.
Like, I didn't know either. I was like, "Are you serious?" I knew that he was sick.
Yeah, but
prior.
It came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere. Him passing away was out of nowhere, and it was just like, it was fucked. I was like, I was upset, you know, and like I'm not even like the biggest Nintendo fan.
Yeah,
I have a Wii U, I have a 3DS, and like I like them, but I'm not crazy. I'm not Nintendo first like a lot of people are.
But like without his vision back in the day, video gaming would definitely not be where it is.
They innovated. They always innovated. Every time Nintendo always innovated, and
like,
that's the crazy thing about them.
People poked fun at them, like, oh yeah, this is so stupid. Why do you need the motion control and everything? But then everyone copied them after that.
Exactly. Look at the move.
Because they were like, oh, this gimmick that people called it sells. It makes money.
Of course.
And then when people tried to copy it, Nintendo was like, no, we're just going to throw this out now. We're going to innovate again.
We're going to innovate again and again. And people tried to play catch up. Yeah, they may not have sold, but at the end of the day, you didn't sell. You're the innovator.
You're the idea.
You're the idea. The Wii U didn't sell very well up until now, and that I feel like that's because of Amiibos. Amiibos really took that thing to the next level. But I feel like they still innovated. That controller is awesome.
Yeah.
The gamepad is fucking sweet.
I feel like it's a little bulky.
It's a little big.
But like all the functions,
it's so awesome.
It can double like as a console. You can just turn off the TV.
It's
and
great.
Just play from there.
I think that's fucking awesome. And
then PS4 was like, oh, okay, remote play sounds like a good idea.
Let's try to get that. And it sucked. And it was just like, you know what? They really did an absolute fantastic job with that whole thing. And I really, honestly, they get a lot of credit, and that's really because of Mr. Iwata. And if you guys get a chance, I actually saw the Nintendo World actually has like a memorial set up in the city.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Benny Rose, a good friend. He actually he was there. He actually put their comic strip from about that.
I did see that. He posted that.
And I was like, I almost lost it. I was like, that's great. And you know what? It's really great. So rest in peace, Mr. Iwata. An absolute innovator in the industry, and really just a great person overall. Not many CEOs are like you, so rest in peace, man. As you see, we have a different setup. Really exciting. I wanted to do something with the viewers.
Oh, sure.
If you guys want to see any posters behind us,
any requests
whatsoever, any sort of backdrop, put it in the comments. Anything. I'm actually going to put up the channel email so you guys can email, say what you want to see.
Anything within reason.
We don't want
giant dicks behind us.
No dicks. So. Nothing like totally fucking ridiculous that's going to get us in trouble. But let us know. We'll throw it up there. I'm sorry about the Call of Duty Ghost poster. I know that's really bad. I didn't even notice that. I know, and you're behind it.
No, we should
just you're in front of it.
Cross it out and just write like Modern Warfare 2.
Just Modern Warfare 2, but don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about it.
He's fine.
And don't worry about the release date. Just forget about it.
But you don't need to do that.
Shit game. It's a shit game.
Yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely.
Fucking garbage. But yeah, don't worry about that. I also yeah. So what the fuck?
That did nothing.
It did nothing. This fucking thing. My computer is a piece of shit.
Why don't you just set it like to not?
I tried it. It's this fucking Windows 10 crap that I put on it. I put on this like the beta version, and since then, I turn on the computer, and it just goes fucking black screen. One day it started flickering. I was like, yo, I'm gonna have a seizure. So I was really annoyed. But yeah, that's fucked up. Fucking sometimes these technical difficulties really fucking. You're getting a good conversation, and it's like.
It's like, oh, you want to keep recording?
Nah. Just stop it.
It's fine.
We're gonna cut it.
You said stop? Alright, cut.
Okay. Fuck, I didn't say stop. No. But yeah, don't worry about that post-it shit.
It's like the fucking Xbox One. Where like when they played the commercial and then people's Xboxes were turning off.
Oh, Aaron Paul, my man. Yeah, he was saying Xbox on.
Xbox on. Xbox on.
Yeah, it's like, fuck yeah. That's why you don't connect your television to your Xbox. Yeah. Get totally fucked up.
Speaking of Final Fantasy?
Yes. Final Fantasy 15, I just read, will be headlining Gamescom. That is really big. Square Enix's conference.
You never played the demo?
I never played the demo.
Just go upstairs,
I should
download it.
You can't actually download unless you have a code. Like, you actually need the code.
I mean, I had it when it was like first released, so that might be why.
I didn't get it. That's the problem.
But the thing I love what they did with the demo. It's not even like a demo anymore. They turned it into like a beta.
Of course they did.
Because like the demo was like you fought the behemoth, whatever, and then they literally updated.
Yeah,
the demo,
they changed it. I read about
insane.
that. Insane.
I haven't played the updated.
Well, you know what
version,
it is? They want to get people to like get a feel for it. You know, they want people to know.
I feel like the combat was kind of hard to get used to. Because it's real time, but it's like integrated weird. Like you have to actually time your attacks. You can't just hack and slash.
From 13?
Completely. It's because 13 was still a little bit time based.
Okay.
And turn based. This one is just it's hack and slash.
All right.
But your weapon changes depending on what button you press, and then you can like change the order of your weapons. Like your triangle could be like the spear, but then you can switch it to like the heavy sword, and it'll do a different attack than like your O. Or your square, whatever.
All right, so it's definitely
it's very in depth, very complicated. You can only control Noctis, the main
one character.
Yeah.
Oh,
everyone
so you
else
can't
is
switch
computer
around.
controlled. Yeah.
Okay. Because you know what it is? It looks like at times it looks like the game. Like I know Final Fantasy always has multiple people on screen, but at times like when I've seen the trailers, it looks like it should be co-op in a way. Yeah. Because like everybody's kind of going at the guy at once. Yeah. It's not like. Is it? It's not time based. You said
no.
It's not like hit like Pokemon.
No, it's not just like run around hack and slash.
Okay, all right. Because personally, I haven't really dived into the Final Fantasies very much. I've always dabbled with them here and there, but this one actually looks pretty good.
I liked the tactic based. I liked like it's called ATB, active time battle. Mm-hmm. Like you would have a bar that fills up, and when it fills up, you could do your move.
Are you talking about the ones for like the PSP and shit?
No, those were also hack and slash. Like the Duodecim and Dissidia. I'm talking about like Final Fantasy 7 was ATB, 9 was ATB, 10-2, which we don't even talk about that game. But like you would have a bar and it would fill up, but your opponents would also be able to hit you while you're trying to select your moves and stuff. So you have to be quick.
Oh, so you okay? So
I liked that.
So it's kind of like a quick time event, but like not really.
It incorporated the having to be tactical with your turn based, while also trying to avoid enemy attacks and stuff. Now this one. Threw everything out the window. And
it's just like
completely brand new. The closest thing was Final Fantasy 12, which played like an MMO, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, so more or less, it's like
it was stand and hit, and then activate your skills when you want.
Okay.
Like it didn't integrate well, in my opinion. A lot of people liked the game. I didn't. 15's looking very good, very solid. The graphics are fucking incredible.
It looks fantastic, and I feel like a lot of the time, I don't know if it's gonna look the same across both consoles.
PS4 is probably gonna look better.
Of course,
absolutely. Yeah. It's Sony. It's Square Enix. Like,
and they have that thing lately. I don't know what's going on, but they have a thing with them.
Suck each other's dick.
Yeah, they're like licking each other's balls hard.
Like, Sony. Sony has always been there. Like, oh yeah, that was just stupid. Like Microsoft went out. I'm changing the conversation a little bit. Microsoft went out and was like, yeah, backwards compatibility, awesome. And then Sony was like, Final Fantasy 7, mic drop. Like, they thought that was so huge.
There was so many. It's still so many years off, though.
And
that was all concept.
People were expecting it for a while, and it looks really nice, but it's gonna be the same game. You know what I mean? They need to, because I know you could argue that with Microsoft too. That you're just gonna be able to play the same games, but people thought backwards compatibility was going to not exist anymore.
No, and they did it. They did it natively.
Exactly.
You know, and that's
if anything,
really great.
PS4 should have been able to do it first because all the PS3 games are Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
The 360 and Xbox One, two completely different formats.
I didn't even understand that though. I didn't understand why the Blu-ray didn't convert. We're going totally off topic, a little tangent.
Yeah.
I totally didn't understand why the Blu-ray didn't convert like well enough like that.
Yeah,
I didn't really understand. Like you're running a Blu-ray format. You could play you could play Blu-ray movies. You can play PS4s that are Blu-rays clearly because it's a system. You can't play PS3 Blu-rays.
Yeah,
if anything, you would think they would be.
If that shipped natively, if that came out of the box with the ability to play PS3 games, the Xbox wouldn't exist right now. Like,
let me say this though. Let me say this to you, and this is really interesting for me. I just thought this right now. If Xbox One, what they just did with Xbox 360 games, making a format that's totally different, native on the console, could Sony have PS2 games native on the PS4? Would they go that far back for some people to actually put native support for a PS2 game?
I think it's definitely possible based on because the limits of technology back in 2003 and the limits of technology that it's literally eons ahead. Definitely possible, but they're not going to do it because PS Now.
PS Now is such trash.
I know, but they want the money.
Of course they do. But I'm not going to rent a game for
a whole completely separate topic. PS Now is bullshit.
$30,
and it's crap. You pay for time to play a fucking game.
I'd rather just buy it used than buy the console.
I'd rather buy a PS2 and hunt these games down myself than pay for. I can play this game for 4 days.
And you know what I don't understand either? The PS3 had PS1 support.
Yeah,
but not PS2 support.
Yeah,
I don't really get the whole shenanigan with that. It didn't make much sense to me.
It's just
personally.
like
it's fucked
how
up.
can we make money this time? Microsoft definitely used to be like that, but I feel like they're drifting more towards the players.
Oh, of course they because you know what it is. They
with
need
the Rare package since they
own
Rare.
That's gonna be sweet.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be awesome. That comes out very soon. But I just want to hop right back on that Square Enix topic really quick. Headline is Final Fantasy 15. I know a lot of people are upset that it wasn't at E3. You're going to get your dose of Final Fantasy 15. It's going to be at Gamescom, their headline. They're also going to have, I'm hoping, some Kingdom Hearts. Hopefully an announcement for a Kingdom Hearts HD remake for next-gen consoles.
That would be awesome.
I want it so bad. I just punched my hand.
Well, like 1.5 and 2.5?
Yes, because I played them so long ago, and I never finished 2. I finished 1.
I never got out of the city where you play as Roxas.
I didn't even know what was going on.
I was so bored.
And it was like, I want them because, if I'm going to get 3 and they're going to put 3 on Xbox.
You're going to want to replay.
You're going to want to replay. And they got to think, you're an Xbox gamer. I'm sure if you had an Xbox 360 and Xbox One, I'm sure you had a PlayStation at one point.
You never played.
Some people probably never played it. Hardcore fanboys that never touched a PlayStation.
People that have been dedicated to Xbox.
Exactly. Have never played it. They've never experienced it.
3's coming over. They're going to be like, what's going on?
Unless you have a total backstory that's going to be 3 hours long before the game. I don't think anybody's going to do that. Or say, fuck you, watch it on YouTube.
That would definitely make money, though. If they did
would.
1.5, 2.5.
Oh, it would be fantastic. Everybody wants it. They're going to have...
It's like what they're doing with Gears.
Gears 1.
Over.
Fuck yeah. Can't wait for that. The beta was a little shit.
Saying if they can port that, they can easily port Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. But you know what? Square Enix is lazy, and every game that they make takes forever.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why. They're also going to have Just Cause 3.
That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be fucking sweet. That game looks great. Along with a bunch of other Square Enix games. You're going to see Deus Ex. You're going to see Hitman. You're going to see all those games.
I wasn't too big on the last Deus Ex either.
Because you know what it was? It was a good game. It was solid. Boss battles ruined the fucking game.
Wasn't Deus Ex, in my opinion.
Well, no, it was Mass Effect.
Yeah.
But when you look at Deus Ex, right, that game, it was awesome.
You played the original?
No.
Original was like heavy-duty RPG.
Well,
with slight FPS elements.
But that's what they went with now. They went with that Mass Effect sort of RPG style, but let's
more
also take the more focus on the shooting. They had that, which is really great. I mean, I liked it. I mean, you didn't like because you played the other one. I never played the other one.
It's got biased.
It's something that it's a preference.
Yeah,
it's a preference. Most people would look at Mass Effect and say this isn't a true RPG. It's really a third-person shooter. But at the end of the day, it really is an RPG. It's an RPG. Yeah. You have upgrade elements.
And the decision trees and
exactly.
stuff.
That's
what first-person shooter these days has where your choices matter. Mass Effect 3, not so much. All it did was change the color of the ending, which was retarded. But Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, the original Deus Ex is originally I feel like integrating that. If you have a really good first-person shooter and you integrate choices
Yeah.
and making decisions, like it makes your the player play the game longer. It increases replay value, which is a big problem for AAA games. This era.
A lot of games though, like because we're on this topic, go hybrid.
Yeah.
Lately they go hybrid, and that would be considered a hybrid. Look at Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, that's an RPG, but at the end of the day, but I feel like some games could be seen as like hack and slash.
Yeah, but
I guess it's up for debate because
Dragon Age, like, if like the true Dragon Age players, if you want to go like down that route, will play the game on the hardest difficulty. Because that's like where you actually need to micromanage your people. You need to move this guy, like that guy over there. Have this guy up top. He does more damage when he's shooting from far away. And I feel like the games industry forgot how to do that.
Exactly.
How to like talk to and like market towards the old school gamers. You know what I mean? Instead of this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that of course, but that's just what they
like,
do now. That's
shit
just the
that
industry.
out in like a day.
That's the industry though now. But the we always we keep getting off Square Enix.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we just don't like Square Enix.
We just like rambling.
Of course, but you know what? That's what it is.
Fucking
That's what
rated
happens.
R for rambling.
Or for rambling, because that's what ends up happening. Square Enix, you're just gonna see a bunch of games. Their Gamescom conference should be great.
The games are always beautiful.
Always nice.
I'm not sure if they're gonna play well, but they always look
They're
really
always nice.
of course.
Yeah. And you'll see that Gamescom's coming up real soon, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything else other than
We're probably
Square
doing a
Enix.
video about that.
Yes, we will.
Afterwards.
Of course. That's the only one I know of right now that's happening with stuff. That's the only one that they spoke about. So I'm sure we'll get more information down the road. Also, Gearbox. We don't get to talk about them much. We don't really talk about 2K
They weren't
much.
really doing anything.
They weren't really doing anything, but at the end of the day, they're the most profitable developer. 2K? Publisher, I'm sorry.
They know how to, like, they know who makes the good games, who makes, like, the fun games, which is really important in Borderlands. Not the best game ever,
Yeah.
but just fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, they made it so fun to kill things, and like just like millions of different types of weapons and stuff. Like, because of that, I feel like they're really profitable.
Aren't they in affiliation with Rockstar?
I actually don't know. Are they?
I think 2K is with Rockstar in some way, shape, or form. I don't know, because I know that they were extremely profitable last year, and I thought I read something because of Grand Theft Auto.
It's possible.
I'm gonna look that up right now, because I feel like Rockstar is with 2K for some reason. I feel like they are. I just want to get this right.
Yeah, you don't want to give out false information.
I don't want to give out false information, but Rockstar Take-Two Interactive. There we go. Take-Two wholly owns Rockstar Games, 2K and 2K. Okay, yeah. Take-Two.
So Take-Two owns both of them.
Take-Two, yeah. So Take-Two is
then they're like forced affiliation if he owns both.
2K Games. Take-Two Interactive, I think, is 2K. Yes, it is. Our label's 2K. Okay. So Take-Two owns 2K
and Rockstar. Okay.
Yes.
So if one side of the company does
publishes
good,
Gearbox.
Yeah.
So they're all in affiliation in some way.
So if one side does good, the other side would profit.
That's why they forecast their games all in that aspect. And we were reading, actually, right before the show, that they're actually Randy Pitchford. He actually came out. He's a great guy too. Came out and said that he's been doing a lot of interviews lately, and he said that they are working on a new Duke Nukem. You shake your head, but Duke Nukem Forever sucked. But at the end of the day, he said he didn't buy the rights just to put out that game, even though he said he liked it. But I don't know. It was a big
psychopath.
It wasn't good. But they bought the rights not just to publish that, but to also make another Duke Nukem in some way.
He has a formula. They should just match the formula and make a fun game.
A fun game, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
it doesn't have to be the best game. If it's fun, people will play it.
Of course they will. And they also said that...
you do Borderlands 3.
Borderlands 3. They said that it may not even be Borderlands 3, but it is Borderlands something.
Like a Borderlands spiritual successor type deal? Or is it going to be
It's going to be Borderlands, but keep in mind now, it's going to be like milking the fucking cow. with Borderlands because you know what they
need to add a new element. Like I mean, they add new characters and they add new classes technically, but they need to add a new mechanic to the game. Like they did that with the oxygen and like the moon jumps in pre-sequel, but at heart it was still the same game.
Oh yeah, well it was exactly
very fun. But I bought Handsome Collection. I only played it for like 2 hours, and I was a die-hard Borderlands
fan. It ran
fan.
like shit though.
Yeah,
it ran like fucking ass.
I just like I feel like they need to throw something new, which is why I think they decided to make Battleborn.
Yeah.
Like it's
a MOBA,
it's a
sort of
thing that hadn't been touched on console really, but now everyone jumped on the bandwagon.
Something about that game to me just feels like
I feel like Battleborn's gonna suck. Me personally,
I look at it and I'm just like.
But on the other hand, Blizzard is making Overwatch, which is kind of in the same. That looks really cool.
It looks really cool, but anything Blizzard makes though, people are like, "Woo, fuck yeah, Blizzard!" And it really is.
They put Smite on console. Which is already MOBA on console. I feel like, because I'm sure there's other MOBAs being developed for console. I've heard things. But I feel like that's something that should have stayed on PC.
Yeah, some things just need to stay where they are. And, you know, don't come to the
console. Because, like, with
realm.
League of Legends being what it is, I don't know what 2K was thinking, to be honest. Yeah. It's deviating. They're trying something new. I feel like it's going to fail.
Because it really is just like Borderlands, but in a MOBA form.
Yeah.
And the characters, everything about it screams Borderlands. So it's not like you're thinking of an original IP. You might as well call it a spiritual successor.
Yeah.
In that way, because it's really just the same game.
Borderlands the MOBA.
Pretty much. But you know what? Hey, listen, it may work out for them. New Brothers in Arms title in development, supposedly, beginning stages. There was a really cool
one. I never
one.
played any of them.
They were shit. Hell's Highway was shit. There was also like this one that was supposed to come out where you played as like 4 like Inglourious Bastards type of guys, and it got like totally canned. And I was like, wow, that actually looked good. You had an original idea. Nope, cancel. So that always happens.
Actually, if you want to talk about, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go.
If you want to talk about canceling things, really, really quick, I just want to touch on. You saw what they did to Kojima?
Oh, that's...
They took his fucking name off the game.
That was so fucking ridiculous. Real quick, we're going to touch on this topic because now you just got me real mad. They totally fucked that guy. And how do you fucking screw somebody who has really made your company?
Yes.
He is Konami. He bleeds Konami. And you just totally screwed him.
Did so much for them. He created the whole... Like, he literally developed the entire fucking game.
That's a legacy.
And then... the last game in the series it's gonna be probably unless they
they're gonna
afterwards.
deviate and make it shovelware shit.
Then
and then his whole legacy is tarnished after that.
This game was supposed to be incredible. The first open world Metal Gear Solid. He bled for this game, and they took his name off the cover.
You could have just let him stay on for just one more game.
Like the gray fox symbol.
Like one
that is
game.
Synonymous with Metal Gear Solid.
Take it off Big Boss.
They took it off.
Take it off Big Boss in the game. Take it off. Take off the intro when you talk about Fox Engine. Take off all that because what's the game run on? It's one of the best engines in gaming right now. And you know what? Konami could really like suck a dick. I'm not even playing. I say that with the utmost respect. Go fuck yourselves because you really, really screwed it.
If you want to talk about fuck ups with developers,
that's the number one game.
And what you should not do.
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna say it right now. This is gonna be one of the greatest games ever to come out.
You think so?
Just because of everything that surrounds it and what he's put into it.
The lineage.
It is going to be one of the greatest fucking games ever to be released. And that's a bold statement. It could go top 10, top 15. It'll never go any farther than that.
The one before it was bad. It was like full price for a demo.
Of course, but I think he learned his lesson. And when you look at what he's doing with this game and how passionate he was for it and how many years he's worked on this, it's going to be one of the greatest games to come out, and I feel like Konami actually gets like the fail of the week.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah, hold me to it, but I'm telling you, they definitely are going to...
So that's what we're ending the video on.
He's
saying it's going to be one of the best games ever.
We're going to end the episode right there, because he just got me mad.
If it's not, something bad happens.
I'm going to...
If the game sucks...
You won't see me. We got September 1st. Don't worry, you'll hear something about it. So, thanks for watching. We have some great stuff. I just want to say great stuff on tap for next week. I'll leave it as a surprise. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good one.